a brief introduction. These are some of our products, ranging from servers, workstations, to notebooks and tablets. Our core consulting services range from desktop notebook support to accounting and ERP solutions. Moving on, we come to our company website, www.hoetsassociates.co.za. Here we see innovative solutions with simplicity, flexibility, and excellence. Innovation defines. It is working smarter, not harder. A small change that makes a big difference. Innovation is crucial to the continuing success of any organization. It's designed to increase your bottom line. A case study introducing Company X. I sent out emails to a few businesses, to small businesses who had a number of computers, had sufficiently large networks. And this is how it reads. It's a free business needs analysis. Do you think that upgrading your business processes might make sense, but not sure what you need, what to do next? Our free business needs analysis might be the answer. Here's how it works. One of our business specialists will visit your offices and, at no cost to you, conduct a complete audit of your business processes. We'll look at your operations, what's computerized, what isn't, and which areas could be made more efficient through better processes and technology. Within 2 days of our visit, you will receive a written report that gives the results of our business needs analysis. It will include specific hardware and software recommendations, along with cost estimates for purchase of the recommended systems and applications. There is no cost for this business needs analysis. There is no obligation or sales pressure of any kind. Even if you don't have us put in a system for you, you'll find this analysis of your business processes and computing needs interesting and useful. Call us today. Having received a response, I go out to the business, to Company X, and this is what I find. They have a number of workstations and a few notebooks attached to a basic network. The purpose of the network is for shared printer and for shared internet. I find that they're backing up a lot of the computers with the external hard drive. I also find out that a virus has affected one of their workstations and that they've lost data, because their backup was also affected and they lost data with a particular workstation. What are the issues here? What are my recommendations? Firstly, we need to realize that data is the most valuable asset of a business, data. And we need to protect that data and secure that data and to manage that data. And it's a concept of centralization, that we need to move all the data from all those computers to one computer. We need to introduce a dedicated server And as an owner of a business or as a manager, all you need to access is the one computer to see any file, any document. It will all be on one computer. It won't be on the workstations. It will all be on the server. So to manage a business properly, you need to have a server, a dedicated server. And it's easier to back up just one computer, just the server, and you don't need to back up all the workstations. So for the security and protection of data, as well as to manage the business efficiently, you need a dedicated server. These are the issues here. And now let us look at what I recommend, my recommendations. Firstly, I recommend that this company puts antivirus on all their computers. I find that some of the antivirus it has expired, and on other computers I find different products, some free versions, some advanced, some Microsoft Essentials. I see different free versions of antivirus. My recommendation is that you remove all those versions, uninstall them, and allow me to come in and install Bitdefender Internet Security 2016 on all the computers, ensuring that they're registered, updated, and that they're running properly. And for a server, there's Bitdefender Gravity Zone. Bitdefender is the top antivirus internet security product. In independent testing, it comes out top. It is a German product and it's one which I highly recommend. I'm one of the few companies in this area that promotes Bitdefender. I support it, I do installation, and I'm very familiar with the product. I also remove viruses. Don't take shortcuts when your PC is compromised. I take it a step further than most IT firms. Often if you go to an IT firm, they'll do a limited recovery. If they can't get it right, they will simply format your hard drive and you'll lose the data. I take it much further. I have not only automated solutions, but semi-automated and manual solutions. The most in-depth is a manual removal of viruses, including zero-day viruses. A good example of this is the Stuxnet virus, one of the most famous viruses of all time. It was used to slow down the nuclear program in Iran. And when this virus first came to the desk of Microsoft, they discovered it using these same tools, these very tools that I use. I have some specialist software too that I use. For example, if the attributes of a file are changed by virus, I have software that can easily recover that data. Sometimes there's also a problem with the hard drive, that the hard drive is failing, and it's not a virus. You need to benchmark that hard drive and look for bad blocks, bad sectors. Other times it can be your internet slow. And I've found in the past few months that often the DNS servers are the problem. And I sometimes come to a client and I put something in Event Viewer onto the system which pulls in all the errors and all the events, and I can see that the DNS servers have not been responding. and it points out to me straight away to where the problem is. It lies with the DNS servers. Don't paint all ICT providers with the same brush. We are unique. Don't be a closed book. Do you have an internal ICT department? Don't be closed to additional outsourcing in specialist areas. What is the real problem here? Coming back to the network. Is the need for a dedicated server. I suggest a hybrid of a traditional server and cloud services. Cloud services can be used for a shared planner throughout the company, as well as ERP applications. But in South Africa, due to the internet being rather slow and weak in Southern Africa, I suggest that you keep a traditional server, that you have a hybrid, a mix between the two, that you have both. Configuring networks properly. I often find that networks are configured incorrectly. Most networks I come across are configured incorrectly. They're configured like home networks. The DNS points directly to a router, where in a business network, a workstation, it should point to the server, and the server should forward it to the router. In other words, it's indirect in a business network, where it's direct in a home network. Configuring Wi-Fi. I look at signal strength and interference. It is a good idea to create a heat map for a company and to see where there are weak spots, dead spots, and where you need a repeater. I also look at interference with channels and with the spectrum analyzer. Company X has 4 branches and is growing. What are my recommendations? Just one. NAS, Network Attached Storage. I suggest for management of the branches that you introduce NAS. It's an array of hard drives, and you're pulling in data from all the branches. You can do this at 3 a.m. early hours of the morning. You can pull in all the data from the branches. But this is ideal if you need to access a document from one of the branches. Maybe there's an investigation, there's fraud in one of the branches, and you need to have access to it. So you can use this as the cover of backup of your data, that you're doing it for backup, but you're also using it as a management tool to manage your branches effectively. In Company X, I focused on the most important issues, which are the securing of the data and the managing of the data. But here we look at the performance, the responsiveness of all the PCs in the network. We need to look at each of the workstations, whether you're looking at an i3 or i5, a 4-core processor. It's a 64-bit operating system, which allows your memory to go well beyond 4 gigabytes, and to upgrade all the workstations to Windows 10 on a high performance PC. The hard drive is important, and introducing a solid state drive will significantly increase the performance of the PC. I suggest two monitors, dual monitors. This makes a big difference to the desktop estate. And you'll need a graphics card with two separate channels to do this. Additional specialist services that we offer include web development. We do web design as well, Twitter Bootstrap, but also development. This is custom JavaScript. A Rails app with geocoding. Advanced SEO using Australian-based software. This includes a blog network and utilizes Hangouts, YouTube Live. Your key to success is implement innovative technology. Work smarter, not harder. Let us suggest and implement innovative technology solutions for your business. Thank you.